welcome back to my channel of your fat favorite buddy. So, played around enough with my electrical boxes. Trash. So, we're trying with the original owner's box and everything. And we've tested for spark. I got her strapped down. It's not bolted in. It's not connected. And we're not going for Mr. Olympia today. It's not connected to the shaft. It's far enough away from the shaft. It should be fine. Just want to hear a nice, good, solid rotation for one. For two, we want to hear and then shut off. Just to see what she's going to do and make sure she's good. So we'll base judgment off of the sound of the motor without starting, waiting for my battery to get charged up so we don't kill it. You get about 5 life cycles out of a battery, and it means this battery is too small for this jet ski. I want to make sure she's fully charged. It looks like we're at 12 volt. We're still charging, so that's good. Let me turn it off and see where she's at with the voltage. We're at 12.7. Alright, so we'll let it go. We got it disconnected. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this real quick. The noise you're hearing is that fan right there. So don't worry about it. What we want to do is we want to tie these wires together because the switch was broke. So this is what I call the umbilical cord. It's this is what I call the umbilical cord. So you plug this in, and you hook that to you. You fall off, it unplugs it. So that's what that is. So let's see what she sounds like on rotation. Oh, that's a nice solid motor there. If you ask me, she's going to sound good. Okay, so I tripped the battery charger. So now what we're going to do, let's see if, yeah, it's still clear. Okay. So here's what we want to do. We want to put just a small bit of spray to hear a little small boom boom. There, that should be enough. Now let's see what she does. Okay, here we go. Test. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what she does for me. Let's get a battery charger on. And cross your fingers, guys. Here we go. There we go. She is announced as a runner. So once I get the fuel delivery taken care of, she'll be a runner. So let's disconnect these battery terminals. It's smoking a lot because I put a shitload of oil, because I want that cylinder to stay nice and wet with oil. So once I get the fuel and oil delivery straightened out, she'll be a nice, good, hard, solid runner. Worked hard at it. Pipes are still nice and cool. Cylinder head's getting a little warm, so if it's warm, then that means it's hot on the inside. So we're going to stop it here before we cross that line of no return. So, looks like that's the end of that. And the next stage is going to be getting the motor mounted. He may do away with that oil tank and the automatic oiler, bypass that, and pre-mix the gas as I suggest. But if it works, why get rid of it? Just make sure you put a little extra oil in the gas. Just so it kind of gives you a little warning heads up. Hey, you know, got something going on here. I'm not seeing as much smoke. So this way you have a chance to protect it before it gets screwed up. So we got to hook up another umbilical cord is what I call it. And so I've had so many startups on this thing. I think I drained my battery down. So I'm going to put that on the charge while I clean up. And I think that's where I'm going to call this one today. I think we're good. Ready for finishing the assembly. And so, it's another success. I kept wasting 2 days with those boxes of mine. So, whatever is stopping it from rotating the starter is the same problem that's preventing it from sparking. I think my problem is I was running 2 grounds. I was grounding the motor to the battery, which is what you're supposed to do. I was also running a ground wire to the chassis inside those boxes. So it could very well be that I was grounding it out to where it can't do anything. So the boxes might still be good. So I'm going to finish up today. It's a little too hot out for all this. And we're getting ready to step into yet another rainstorm. So I'm going to pack the stuff up in here that's supposed to be in here. And still got a lot of work ahead of us. We got to do the fuel lines, the motor mounts. So how I got this in here with the header, I put the header in first. I rotated the motor. I put the header in first and then pushed it into here and then dropped that side down in there. So you do not have to remove the header pipe and the carburetor to get this out of here. So when you undo those 4 bolts, the next stage you would do is slide this motor all the way this way. Pick it up and move it this way. And then pick that end up. Then weasel it out this way. Carburetor up first. And then she'll come right up out of there. So, that's cool. We do now have a running jet ski. So now there's nothing more I really have to do to fix it. It's just a matter of putting it together. And so I appreciate you all stopping in and watching. And I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you all come back and watch again. And as I always say, get out, do something every day. You'll be glad you did. Y'all thank me later. Hope y'all come back and watch me next time. So, y'all keep your heads up. Got any questions? Leave it down in the comment section. And come on back and watch me again. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.